Good morning, y'all. This morning we're going to make some grape salad. You're probably looking at the screen like I'm crazy, but you're just going to have to trust me on this. This is 2 pounds of black seedless grapes. Now, normally the recipe calls for 4 pounds of grapes, and for us in the South, this is usually a holiday dessert, where you would use 2 pounds of green, 2 pounds of red for Christmas, but I prefer the black grapes because they're sweeter. So, as long as they're seedless, doesn't matter. Use any color that you want. Again, this is 2 pounds of grapes. So we're going to use half of this cream cheese. We're going to use about 3 tablespoons of sugar. We're going to use a teaspoon of vanilla. And we're going to use 1 little 5-ounce container of Greek yogurt. But the first thing we've got to do is wash these grapes. Pick every one of them off. Lay them flat on something for them to dry. You need them clean and you need them completely dry, or your salad will not stick to the grapes. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to get these washed, get them picked off, and I'll put them on the tray to dry, and then I'll come back and show you. Alright, y'all. Here's our grapes, all picked off. I just put them on a baked dish on some paper towel to dry. Now, when I say you need to make sure you get all the stems off, see that stem still there? A lot of times when you're pulling them off, these stems don't easily come off, and you can easily miss a few of these. These do not taste good. You won't want to bite one of these in your salad. So, yeah, just make sure you get all the stems out. This is something your kids can help you with too. Yeah, like while you're mixing up the batter, they can be picking all your grapes off. Now, they've all already been washed. I'm just going back through here and making sure I got every little bit of stem off. I'm going to let these sit here. I'm still going to put a paper towel over them to help them dry faster. But they've all been washed. They're all stem free. And then now we're going to, let's see, I just found a little piece of stem right there. And another. I'm definitely going to wipe these back off. But so now we're going to get on with mixing up our batter. So you're going to need a hand mixer, or you can use a stand mixer if you want. It's really not necessary. It's not that much. And you can use a whisk if your cream cheese is softened enough and you want some exercise. So we're going to set these aside, and then we're going to mix up our cream cheese, sugar, and yogurt. Be right back. Okay, y'all. Got our 8 ounces of cream cheese in the bowl. Now this is full fat cream cheese, and this is full fat Greek yogurt, 5.3 ounces or 150 grams. You can use low fat Greek yogurt. You can also use sour cream for this, full fat or low fat. And you can use low fat cream cheese. I truly do not recommend using fat free, either one of these, because you'll have soup instead of salad. So, 8 ounces cream cheese, 5.3 ounces Greek yogurt. Of course, it's not going to come out for me. Sometimes it falls right out one blob. Sometimes it does not. Right? Stick that aside. 1/4 cup sugar. Now I realize that is not a lot of sugar for the amount of cream cheese we're using. But you got to remember your grapes are very sweet. You want this to be slightly tangy. It'll make sense once you taste it. You don't want this overly sweet. You want this to kind of be the tang against the sweetness of your grapes. I promise you, this is delicious. 1/4 cup. Hand mixer. You want the sugar completely dissolved. That's your only goal. Taste it. Make sure the sugar's dissolved. Oh yeah. Okay. Now taste it. And if you don't think it's sugary enough, just add another tablespoon. It will, again, it'll make sense once you get this made, why you don't want this too sweet. Plus, you're going to add a brown sugar topping. So you really want to keep this mild in terms of sugar. Teaspoon of vanilla. Mix that in. And that's it. That's our salad. Now we're going to get our grapes and mix it all together. Now we put it all in a new bowl, big bowl. And we're just going to take our dry grapes, sitting back here behind it. Just want to kind of fold them in. Don't stir them. Don't get too wild with the, with the mixing, so they won't smash. Kind of fold, get each one coated. That's all you're after. Like that. I should have put these in another bowl once they dried, so it'd be easy to pour them in. But I think y'all get the point. Just kind of fold them in there. You can probably see why most people use green or red grapes, or green and red. It just looks prettier. But again, my favorite are purple grapes because they're sweeter. So you make it any way you want, any way you like it. And that's exactly how it's supposed to look. Like a big glob of white stuff full of, probably looks like olives at this point. But you will love this. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in yet another bowl in the refrigerator for 1 hour. You just want to give your cream cheese and your sugar and your yogurt, your vanilla really time to mix in together well. And then we'll come back and we're going to add some brown sugar on top before we serve it. I'll be back. Alright, y'all. It's been an hour. Now we're just going to sprinkle just little bits of brown sugar, just kind of here and there. Now, I actually made this for someone else, so I'm making it to his liking. I made this for him the first time back in November. Well, let's just say he's hooked. So, in a normal, well, you don't actually have to put nuts on top of yours, but in the normal recipe would be you take a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, a 1/4 cup of pieces of pecan or walnut, or pick a nut, whatever kind you like. And just before you serve this, you don't want to do it before then because this will all start dissolving and your nuts will get mushy. Just before you serve it, holidays or whatever, you sprinkle that on the top. Or you could actually dish it out in bowls and then just sprinkle it on for whoever wants some. But this is really pretty at holidays, when you do the green and red grapes. But it's delicious. I can't stress that enough. And so I'm going to taste this for y'all. he actually told me to, get as much as I want. He said take half if you want it, but I'm not going to do that because I know he loves it. So, brown sugar, our cream cheese yogurt and sugar, regular sugar, and our grapes. Holy moly. This is so good. And like I said, if you will use minimal sugar in your cream cheese and yogurt batter, it will make more sense to you once you taste the sweet grapes and then the brown sugar on top. It fits together just perfectly. See, the problem for me, the reason I don't normally make this, except for holidays, is because I'll make my bowl. I'll get a little bowl, bigger than that, obviously, and I'll eat every bit of that. An hour later, I'll come back here and get another bowl. It's so good. Sounds nuts. I wouldn't even try this until about a decade ago, and I've been hooked ever since. I make it every holiday. It is so absolutely delicious. Give this one a try, y'all. Thank you for watching. See you next time.